Hi boys and girls, this is Module 4, Lesson 3 homework. And the directions say, fill in the chart. The first one is done for you. So we have a chart here that we need to complete. It wants us to do a division expression, so 4 divided by 3. And I told you can go ahead and just ignore the unit forms for right now. Okay. And then they want you to take this division and change it to an improper fraction. Take this improper fraction, change it into a mixed number. But before you can do that, you need to do the standard algorithm because you use this information to change it into a mixed number. So if this is 4 divided by 3, my improper fraction is 4/3. And in order to figure that out, I have to do 4 divided by 3, which gives me 1 whole. And I have 1 out of 3 left over. Let's go ahead and look at B. Well, with B, the only thing that I know is my improper fraction. So I have to use that information to help me figure out the other information. So if I know my, mixed number. So I know my mixed number. I know I can take this information and change it to an improper fraction by multiplying my whole number, 1 times 5. Which gives me 5, and then adding that to my numerator, which gives me 7. That's my new numerator, and my denominator stays the same. Okay? Well, to take this improper fraction, I can go ahead and show my standard algorithm on how I got my mixed number. Now this is 7 divided by 5. I know that 7 divided by 5 gives me 1, or I can ask myself, okay, what can I multiply 5 by to get close to 7? That would be 1. 1 times 5 is 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. So I have a remainder of 2. So I have 1 whole. And then I have 2 out of 5 left over. 1 is my whole number. 2 is my numerator. 5 is my denominator. Okay. And my division is, this is my numerator, so that's my first number, 7 divided by 5. Okay. Let's look at C. I don't know that. Nope, this is the only part I know. Well, I can take this and I can actually even start it over here. I know that this is 7 divided by 2. So this is 7 divided by 2. Okay, and I can take this and change it to an improper fraction. This is 7 divided by 2. And I need to do this work so I can figure out my mixed number. So 7 divided by 2, or what can I multiply 2 by to get 7? That would be 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Then I subtract. 7 minus 6 is 1. So I have 3 wholes and 1 out of 2 left over. Okay. They did 2 for us on D. They did 7 divided by 4, and they put it into an improper fraction, 7 divided by 4. And I need to do my standard algorithm. 7 divided by 4 in order to figure out my mixed number. Well, 7 divided by 4 is 1, or I can multiply 1 times 4 to get close to 7, which is 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. I have 1 whole. 3 is my numerator because I have 3 left over, or 3 out of 4, 1 3/4. Okay, let's look at the back side, which are our word problems. Okay, let's read our problem. A coffee shop uses 4 liters of milk every day. If there are 15 liters of milk in the refrigerator, how many days will more milk need to be purchased? Explain how you know. Okay, so here's my refrigerator, and I have 15 liters. Okay, well, out of this 15, I need to use 4 of that every day for coffee. So that means I'm actually going to be breaking up this 15 into 4s. But I don't know how many I need. So I'm taking my 15 and I'm going to divide it by 4. And that'll tell me how many days I can use that milk for. So 15 divided by 4 is 3. And then I have 3 left over. Well, I have 3 days. I will have 3 liters left over, but that's not enough for a whole day. So it says, how many days will more milk need to be purchased? Well, I know more milk will need to be purchased in 3 days. And like I said, it'll need to be purchased because we'll have 3 full days. We'll still have 3 liters left over, but that's not enough for a 4th day. Let's look at this at B. It says, if only half as much milk is used each day, after how many days will more milk need to be purchased? Well, if they originally used 4 liters a day and now they want to use half as much, that means I would divide it by 2, which would give me 2. So that means that they use 2 liters per day. They still have 15 liters, so I'm going to divide 15 by 2 instead. So if I do 15 divided by 2, that means it says after how many days will more milk need to be purchased. So after 7 days, because I know I can use that for 7 full days. After 7 days, milk will need to be purchased. Okay, so let's look at number 3. Don't forget to write your sentences. Polly buys 14 cupcakes for a party. The baker puts them in boxes that holds 4 cupcakes each. How many boxes will be needed for Polly to bring all cupcakes to the party? Explain how you know. So you go and you buy pancakes. I'm sorry, not pancakes, cupcakes. So we buy 14 cupcakes. So I have all these cupcakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I have all these 14 cupcakes. But the baker puts them in boxes of 4. So we take these cupcakes and we put them into these boxes of 4. I draw this to try and figure out, what am I dividing? Am I dividing the boxes or am I dividing the cupcakes? Well, in this case, I'm taking the 14 cupcakes and I'm dividing them into boxes of 4. So I'm taking those cupcakes and breaking them up into 4. So if I go ahead and I show my work, 14 divided by 4 is 3. I subtract. Okay, so what this tells me is I need 3 full boxes, but then I still have 2 cupcakes left over. And I can also show it using actual pictures. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But I have a total of 14 cupcakes. So because I have these 2 left over, I'm not going to carry them in my hand. It says how many boxes will be needed for Polly to bring all cupcakes to the party. Well, she actually needs 4 boxes. Okay, so Polly needs 4 boxes. 3 will be full, and 1 will have 2 cupcakes. Okay, so it's really important that you understand that even though our answer is 3 in our division, we have to look at this and say, okay, but I still have 2 cupcakes left over, and I got to do something with those. I'm not going to leave them, so I have to have 4 boxes. If the baker completely fills as many boxes as possible, what fraction of the last box is empty? How many more cupcakes are needed to fill this box? Well, the good thing is we kind of already drew a picture, or we can look here. So I have 2 left over. Okay. And so if the baker completely fills as many boxes, what fraction of the last box is empty? Well, how many cupcakes can we fit in a box? We can fit a total of 4 cupcakes, so that's my denominator. And how many are missing? 2 of them. And actually I can simplify this and divide each one by 2, which gives me 1/2. So the last box is 1/2, or is half empty. Okay, it says how many more cupcakes are needed to fill the box. 2 more cupcakes are needed to fill the box. And I can look at my picture there. I need 2 more to fill the box. 2 more needed. There you go. 2 more needed to fill the box. Okay, and those are your problems for Module 4, Lesson 3.